Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on Chapter 10 of the Ajin demi manga entitled The Real Nagai Kei Part 1. So this is going to be a three-parter thing with The Real Nagai Kei for Chapter 10, 11, and 12, and then we're going to return back to the normal chapters. So yes, we're going to start this off with just Part 1 of Chapter 10. So yeah. Alright, so yes, Sato has finally got Kei out of his vat, and now Kei is just walking around the facility inside of it, looking at all these dead corpses of these guards who were trying to protect Kei Nagai from getting captured by Sato, but they all failed miserably. We see corpses all over the floor in this chapter of police officers. We've seen this in the anime as well. If you watch the anime, yes, you saw all of it. Kei just looking upon this crap. I mean, Kei, he said himself that he didn't really care too much. I mean, he says how, yeah, I mean, they were all trying to protect this place anyway, so it's kind of their job. And plus, I would rather really get out of here rather than just care about them. So, can you please? Sato says, yes, of course, let's go. I know the way out, so just follow me. Of course, and then they kind of ran into... Well, actually, yeah, first before that, Sato, he kind of thinks about Kei Nagai, how he's such a strange character. I mean, yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's why I found Kei very interesting. I mean, he is a pretty strange character. Even before he became an Ajin, he was already strange as hell. I mean, he didn't really give a shit about anyone but himself. And even beyond that, he doesn't understand the feelings among others. He's kind of like a sociopath in that regard, or just really slow in general, really, because he can't really tell how others feel at all, no matter how hard he can try. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of, he is a pretty strange character. I mean, Sato, he wants to keep an eye on him for a little longer. I mean, he does say how Kei is a failure. I mean, he does say that a couple of times in this chapter, but right here even shows how, yeah, this kid's a failure. Like, I don't know, I can't really, yes, I'm gonna have to try to get him out here, but I don't know, he's not gonna be able to fit in with me and the other Ajins I'm gonna try to recruit. Yeah, so I mean, it didn't even work out anyway, since Kei, he kind of sided with these two dissector guys who were trying to dissect Kei, while yeah, they're trying to learn some. They were being paid to dissect Kei. That's why they were doing that, and now they're trying to. Well, at least one of them wants to help Kei out because Kei saved them. So yeah, we don't get the names of these two dissectors, but yeah, they try to help Kei out. So first of all, Kei, he promises that he will act as a shield for these two guys, so these two can help show Kei the way out of the facility, because Kei doesn't know how to get out of there. I mean, Sato was his only chance of getting out, but yeah, him turning against Sato just made escaping a lot harder on him because he doesn't even know how to get out. So yeah, he's gonna have to rely on the two researchers, because if he lets them die, then he's kind of screwed. He's all by himself. He can't fight Sato by himself. So I mean, yes, he can stall him or use his IBM, but that's kind of it, though. I mean, Sato can beat Kei any time of the day, like any time of the week. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we then cut right here to Ikuya Ogura, where he is seen in this chapter. He explains that, alright guys, see, IBMs, they are a physical being, and Koma's like, okay, so why can't we see them then? That's why I don't understand. Well, he flips on, can you see this, Koma? Yeah, the reason you can see this is because this is reflecting off of the light and bouncing back into your eye, which is why you can see this. However, if there's no light, if I just turn the lights off like this, you can't see anything, right? Can you see my middle finger? Probably can't. You probably still see a little bit, but yeah. See, I turned the light back on. Now we can see it. That's why. However, see, the reason IBMs aren't able to be seen is because they are 100% transparent. While glass, we can still see it, but we can see through it. I mean, light can also travel through glass, which is why if you have a pot of plant, if you put it near a window, the light will still be able to get through the plant, because glass is 80% transparent, while IBMs, black ghosts, are 100% transparent, which is why you can't see them. But you can still touch them, but that's all you can. Like, you can't see them at all. Only Ajins can see IBMs without any help whatsoever. I mean, even Izumi's like, and Ajins can see IBM pretty much finally. Yeah, humans can't, but we can. Yeah, so Of course, that's the whole thing with IBMs. That's why you can't see them, just because of the whole light thing. I mean, yes, it goes much deeper than that, but yeah. Of course, we explained that. Ikuya just goes on. I mean, this one scientist named Kishi, researcher Kishi Sensei, that's what he's called. He kind of says to Koma how, don't believe what Ikuya says too much. I mean, he always comes up with really ridiculous theories about Ajins, and no one really cares about to hear about them because they're all just nonsense. So they just write it off as that, and that's it. Yeah, well, Ikuya says, well, I mean, in the U.S. they don't see it that way, which is kind of a lie. I mean, some do, but it's not as bad as in Japan. And yeah, Kishi's like, really, are you seriously that happy to get what support from such a crude country like America? I mean, how is America so crude or whatever? I mean, Japan really is no better off, especially with the whole Sato thing going on right now. I mean, it's kind of gonna make it even cruder to live here, but whatever. I mean, they have like a little back and forth there, but then that doesn't really go anywhere, to be honest, though. So we just cut right here back to where Sato is at. I mean, yeah, Kei, we already know how he just took the gun from Sato because Kei, he didn't want these two dissectors who, yes, they did dissect the shit out of Kei for some. I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't even freaking help those guys at all. I would just kill them and Sato and just leave all on my own. I mean, yeah, I'll get lost, but I'm pretty sure I should be able to get out of there eventually. I mean, it doesn't look that hard of a place to maneuver around me. You just follow the red bloody road of corpses or whatever, and then eventually you'll get to outside of where Sato just came from, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's what I would do. But Kei, he didn't do that. He just shot down Sato, tried to help these two guys so he can get them out. I mean, he doesn't care about anyone, so I don't know why he decided to care about these guys for some reason, but I guess he just felt sorry for them, so he wanted to help them out. See, anything else? Yeah, so yeah, and also Sato, he states that in the shot, yes, Ajin, they can die. Well, it depends on how you define death, to be honest with you. I mean, first, this is how I see an Ajin could die. This is how I see it. You cut off an Ajin's head, you grab it, just keep your distance from the rest of the Ajin body, so the Ajin body doesn't just merge back with the head. So yeah, keep your distance, just go a little bit back, hold up the head like this, and then yeah, so Kei, if his head will be dissected, he will still be alive through the head somehow. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, he will still be alive with just his head, and his original head will see his new his body grew a new head. And the question is that head really yours? Of course not. The head that's yours is the one I'm holding and is about to die. Like, that's just a copy of you. That's not the real you. And it's just like with Shinya Nakamura. He lost his head due to that motorcycle accident thing that he got into. He lost his head, and then the Shinya Nakamura that we know is not the same Shinya Nakamura. He's just a copy of the last one. Yeah, so Shinya Nakamura is dead. It's just a copy of it. That's all it is. So the same thing could happen to Kei, but fortunately Kei, he tries to fight back against Sato, even though it's kind of hopeless. I mean, Sato's a trained Marine. Kei is not a trained military soldier at all. He's just a 17-year-old kid who is an Ajin, who just came out of nowhere. I mean, that was kind of off-putting for Kei, so yeah, he has no chance against Sato. Yeah, I mean, Kei's invisible black matter, the amount of black matter he has inside of his body, it's a lot denser. I think it's said to be 10 times denser or just 3 times denser than an average Ajin is, which is why he can make more IBMs more than an average Ajin can per day. I think one time he said he can make 9 per day, or I don't know, I think it was 9 per day if he's having a good day. I mean, yeah, that's what he says. So yeah, it's not just like he's even different from other humans. He's also different from other Ajins as well. For being an Ajin himself, he's also different from the other ones because his IBMs are a lot denser than the other Ajin's IBMs. Invisible black matter, we're gonna call it. Yeah, so that's an interesting thing there. And Kei, his new fear in life is having his head decapitated because he doesn't want to die in that way. He's going to keep his head on his body. He wants to stay the original self. So yeah, he's really terrified of getting his head cut off by Sato. So yeah, he's gonna be really careful about that. I mean, he's okay with getting his head cut off. It's just as long as as long as the original head merges back to his body, then it's okay. But not just if a new head goes back, because that won't be him. It'll just be a copy of him. Yeah, that's the problem here. That's what he's afraid of the most. And yes, also, yeah, these two dissectors, like I said before, are willing to help Kei escape if they're gonna help them protect them from Sato, because yeah, he's gonna need to. Because these two dissectors, they're humans, so they're kind of weak against Sato. So it's the fact that like, they only die once and they can come back, and that's it. So yeah, this Kei's gonna have to keep watching their back for them. And Kei, he does something really clever. Sato thought he saw Kei's hands, but it was just his fingers that Kei just cut off. And Sato's like, what the hell is this shit? Are you serious? Yeah, and Kei just jumps off of the freaking. Yeah, he just jumps off of a ledge off of this. I don't know what the thing is called, but yeah, he just jumps off and then he lands on Sato with a knife. His plan was to break off Sato's spine to reduce him to a pile of mush on the floor, so he won't be able to control his body or reset at all, so he can just disable Sato. But that plan didn't work because Sato just did something really clever. He got this, and like that, Kei fell on the knife like this. And so yeah, that's what happened. You saw it in the anime, you know what I'm talking about. Of course, it's not seen here. It will be seen in the next chapter, but yeah, that's what happens. Kei gets taken down by Sato, so I mean, Kei still tries to fight back so he can stall Sato enough time for the other two dissectors or scientists, whatever we want to call them, to researchers, so they can escape, so they can find a way for Kei to escape as well as them as well. So yeah, that's the thing there, and it's gonna continue on next chapter with that sort of thing, and part 2 of the Real Nagai Kei. So yes, that's the end of the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and follow me on Tumblr as well as comment down in the comment section below if you have anything to say. Alright, well, yeah, that's it for my video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye. Alright, so bye.